Hey guys, it's Jazz, the Black Digital Nomad, and I wanted to share with you my experience as a Airbnb host, okay? So I had my first booking, yay! But wait, there's more. My very first guest left my apartment and also requested a refund. She left after 2 days. She was supposed to be there for a week. And I want to tell you guys what happened so that maybe someone else can learn from this. So, I have a place in Playa del Carmen, and I had someone staying there previously, okay? And one of the people I know, so she was kind of helping me, and she, agreed to stay an extra night to hand off the keys to the new tenant, okay? So I scheduled to have cleaners come, and I also scheduled to have the linens washed and the towels washed, okay? So I, was corresponding with the previous tenant, and she told me that everything went well, that she gave her the keys. I also received a message from my new guest saying that she received the keys. Boom, great. I'm like, yo, this is awesome. That was easy breezy, and moved on, So I was currently in Malaysia at the time. Now we're in Thailand, but we were in Malaysia, so I have not seen my place since I left it, right? I've had 2 different tenants in. This was gonna be the 3rd one. So 2 days later, after her move-in, 2.5 days later, actually, it was like the night, I received a message on Airbnb saying that my place was deplorable and that she was leaving and requesting a refund. Now, my first response was deplorable. No, the place is not deplorable. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. You can see the ocean from the kitchen and the bathroom and the bedroom. And, she also complained that there was not enough kitchen utensils. And I'm like, there's plenty of kitchen utensils, So she said the place was not cleaned, and I responded to her, can you please send me photos, because, you've been there 2 days and this is the first that I'm hearing of this. Why did you not respond right away and tell me that the place wasn't clean if it wasn't clean? So honestly, guys, in my mind, I don't know if it's because I'm from South Central or what, I'm thinking this woman done trashed my place and is trying to get a refund, trying to scam me out of 3 nights there, right? So she said that she didn't know why she didn't respond to me right away, but she told Airbnb. And I was like, ma'am, if my cleaners didn't come, you should have told me. So I reached out to the person who handed off the keys, like, hey, my tenant is saying that the place is deplorable. And she's like, no, there was nothing wrong with the place. And so I get the photos. I mean, it was not horrible. However, if I was to go to a place, an Airbnb, and the dishes were in the sink and the coffee maker wasn't clean, there were soap scum on the, water stains on the shower, I would probably be like, you guys didn't clean this place, and I would send a message like, hey, this place is not cleaned. So it really took me by surprise because I had no idea. This is the first time I heard that the place wasn't clean. And when I saw the photos, I was disappointed, So I reached out like, hey, did the cleaners come? And she's like, oh, no. And I was thinking like, okay, wow. The cleaners didn't come. But this is Mexico, so sometimes that happens. This is definitely not strange for somebody to be scheduled and either show up way late or not come at all in Mexico. It's just how it goes. But I didn't know. And had I known right away, I would have, made some other arrangements to have somebody come clean the place. So she stayed there 2 nights and then she left. She opened a case on Airbnb after asking me to reconsider, and I was like, ma'am, I can't give you a refund because I don't have the money yet. It takes 5 days for the money to hit my account. I did not have the money yet. Also, we were already, this wasn't even profit we were making. It was just going towards the rent. So I really could not afford to take this loss like this, But I understood that I was responsible, and if someone wanted to move out, I had to do the right thing and offer a refund. So a case was opened through Airbnb. They called me, and the arrangement was to give her 50% of the nights that she stayed. Okay, take that off. Give her 50% refund of the nights that she stayed there, and then refund all the nights that she was not there any longer. And I feel really bad about it, mainly because of the way that I handled it. I really honestly thought that she was trying to scam me out of money, and so my response to her wasn't, the best. And I know I'm gonna get a 1-star. I know she's gonna write a dead offer review on my place, and it's what it is. So I've learned from this, definitely make sure if you are out of town, if you are renting out your space and you're not there, hire someone, a company that will make sure that the place is clean, that will hand over the keys. That was my mistake. I did reach out to someone that I know in Playa that is supposed to be a manager or, does things like that. He didn't respond. But I also thought that, hey, just have the tenants pass it over. She would be there. She agreed to staying. She actually stayed another night to hand over the keys. So I definitely learned from that. Definitely remember that the customer or your guest is always right and to fulfill their needs. I'm pretty upset about this situation just because, we really can't afford to take losses. We really can't afford to take losses right now, being way in Thailand, so that was unfortunate. And so how the refund works now, this is some good news about it. I do have to issue a refund of I think everything but $54. Okay, and the way that the refund works is since I was already paid out, they will not take the money from my account, but rather for my next booking, they are going to take the money from the next booking. But I don't have any more bookings because they're not going to keep the place. So that is a relief to know that they're not going to take the money out of my account. But yeah, I just wanted to share that story so that anyone hosting or wanting to host Airbnb, it's great, but you've got to do it the right way. This was my very first booking on Airbnb. I had tenants in, but I knew those people or had known them from friends or whatever, so that was that. But yeah, I hope that someone can learn from this. Definitely, this was a learning experience for me and a humbling one as well. And so yeah, if you are interested in becoming an Airbnb host, it is really great. It's a lot of perks if you're traveling, and I have a link below that you can use. Please use the link for your first time. If you're a new host considering, use that link there, and it'll kick me back a little bit of funds, and I'd appreciate it. So yeah, that's all I have for now, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be well, and I'll talk to you all soon. Peace.